Welcome to Anza Borrego for 2017. Could be a pretty epic year. The Desert USA scale is about to overflow. It's at 9 out of 10. Stopped here at our Overlook. Hedgehog's right next to me, but he's just got buds. It's a little early for him. No real surprise here. I'll show you what the biggest surprise was as we came around this corner. Not this, but this shouldn't come as a surprise either. Can't hardly get back across the street. Smelling a lot of brakes warm too. Made it. Had to make a mad dash, but I made it. Now for the surprise. Can't believe how green it is down there in the valley. Even when they had good flower blooms, it seems kind of brown from up here. Not today. The parade of cars continues. Hellhole Canyon's parking lot was packed. People are spilling out onto the street, even up there, as you can see. We got a spot not too far away. And I think for the most part people are coming and going, so there's chances to get in. Got chicory and phacelia and dandelions right here to enjoy while we get ready to go on this little hike to Maidenhair Falls. Alright, we're taking off on the hike. I think the first challenge is going to be getting across the street. Either that or prying ourselves away from the flowers on this side of the street. Saw something pretty spectacular looking over there. Look at all that pink over there.
Oh, that's right, we're going to see the pink.
Yeah, I think it's actually on the other side of the road, but that's some more. I'm guessing purple mat.
Oh, okay.
The other, yeah, we'll see if that's what's on the other side too. Nope, Monkeyflowers. I don't think we've ever seen a concentration of Monkeyflowers like this.
Nope.
Usually it is the purple mat. But what I saw was over there. It could be even bigger. Yep, more Monkeyflowers.
Oh yeah.
Bigger ones too, I think. Yeah. Taller ones.
Wow. Oh gosh.
You could see those from up on the road up there.
It almost reminds me. Wow.
I think this is why this is a 9 right now. Yeah, amazing what a little water can do. Gosh, they're even way down there too. Alright, we really need to get up to that waterfall.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. See you later, Mom. Good luck. Oh, we got some micro poppies over here, too. Like they put up a new sign. Oh good, she made it across. Well, I don't want to say this hike is getting boring, but just a lot of the same, which is beautiful, so I guess it's not really boring, just repetitive. How about that? Lots of dandelions out there. Seeing the brown and evening primrose too.
Oh, come on now. Close up there. Okay, I'll keep going.
There's the full-size poppies along with the micro poppies. Like a mama and babies. I don't think that's the case, but it looks like it. Just spotted something cool right here. Can you see it? Nope, not the buckhorn. Fishhook. Look at the size of those flowers. Here's an interesting little comparison. There's the monkeyflower. A little bit bigger with yellow center. And down on the ground, purple mat. I guess it kind of also has a little yellow center, but hopefully there you can see the difference. Trail's starting to crisscross back and forth across the wash. Flowers aren't letting up though, that's good.
Which way?
Some nice purple and yellow combination here. Phacelia and poppies. If you look closely, you'll see something else purple. I think those are Canterbury bells. Or else they're just bigger Phacelia.
Oh, you mean this over here?
Yeah, I'd say those are Canterbury bells. Smaller, but definitely more different than the Phacelia. The bottom down there. Starting to see palm trees. Aren't they usually the sign of an oasis? Hopefully that's what we're after. That and a big waterfall. Not that big, I guess, but we'll see. Aha! You hear that? I was really starting to question whether or not there'd really be a waterfall up here. If there's a waterfall, where's the water?
Right there.
There it is.
So we gotta cross over to there.
Well, I think we're here. At least I'm here. Mom decided to hang back. Pretty cool. Okay, so this is the pre-falls. Lots of palm trees. And Moofer, she's coming.
Yep.
We're almost there. Wow, look at these palm trees.
I know, that's enormous.
I guess, but Alright.
Now what? Is it recording? How do I know?
Going for it.
Will you not? There you go.
Yeah. Oh! Is it cold? Oh! Ah!
Hey, was I supposed to let go of that button? I had my hand on it.
Push it again, push it. All right. I might try and climb up there real fast and see what it looks like up above. Sounds kind of dry up here. That water really comes and goes. So there's the top. And then down she goes down there. You can't really see much. That kind of looks like the falls. We've got a hammock up here. Here's a little bit better view of the pre-falls. See if I can get a little bit closer. Oh, the breeze is kicking up. That's nice.
That orange flower was that?
I think we're leaving the palm trees, so no more water. Down to town we go. Pulled over because there's a little patch of purple mat here that got me to look over here. I'm glad I did, because look what I found. Lots of desert stars.
You can do it, baby. Come on. Way to go.
Let it go. Let it go. I don't have to do it because I can't.
I know you can do it, Zoe.
Man, if that's the Monkeyflower. You can see that from a long ways away.
Must be a lot of it.
I see the shiny cars. We're getting closer. What a beautiful day. A little warm, but I guess you can't have everything. I'm just about arrived back at the car. Not quite as thirsty as I was afraid I might be. Still, a good bit of cold water will taste awfully good, I'm sure. And take a quick look up Little Surprise Canyon. Got some little lupins blooming on this hillside. Got some good poppies here. I think I see some Monkeyflowers in there too. Nothing like what we saw at the other one though. But I see something we didn't see up Hellhole Canyon. It's a ghost! They weren't too hard to find. Maybe we'll see a few more today. There's a desert poppy with some friends. There's a barrel cactus too. I think I see some more ghost flowers too in the nice patch that we've seen before. Yep, that's them. A few more up the hill too. Right in there. Guess all I need is a little rain. I think this is why we climbed this hill the last time we were here. So many of them up there. All right, I'm getting hot. Let's go dive into the air-conditioned car. Here we are at the end of the pavement on Digorgio Road. Our dandelions and Phacelia have given way to desert sunflowers and sand verbena. Of course, the beep's still here. We're hunting for desert lilies now. Thought they said they were out here. Okay, so the dandelions aren't totally gone. There's both for comparison. Uh-oh, did we come too early? There's one, but it's not open yet. I can check out the Dune Evening Primrose then. That's white. I don't think I need to drive up this way today. I think we'll wait and hit Henderson Canyon Road on the way out tomorrow. Guess it's time to head south.
Okay, does that do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Coming up on the Texas dip here pretty soon. Okay, go ahead and shut it off.
There?
There you go, perfect. Hold it right there.
Okay.
10% grade.
I'll try.
Oh,
I'm bouncing.
there you go.
Oh, you want to look like that?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Whoa!
Whoa, here we go. Why they called it Texas dip?
Because everything's bigger in Texas. Why do you think?
Oh, is that why? Okay.
A little bit of sand verbena.
Oh, I'm climbing it. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to stop it. I guess I accidentally put my thumb
There, kill the cruise control. We're gonna blast through the stop sign that's at the top.
on. Okay.
Almost. Okay.
Now, boss?
Yeah. So there's the road that we just crossed. San Felipe Wash. We're now at our mile marker stopping point. Headed up the hill. Lots of monkeys, some lupin, there's a barrel cactus. I saw a beaver with some flowers open too. We're gonna go check him out. The pencil cholla are just going nuts. Unfortunately not with flowers, they're just big. Okay, well the flowers are open, but they're kind of closing up for the day. Guess you gotta catch them a little earlier in the morning than that. Boy, there's just pink everywhere. Those little monkey flowers are just going bonkers.
Oh my gosh. Yep.
They're not rare this year.
No.
Here's a little bit better beaver tail.
I'm sorry, I did. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Hopefully we can do better tomorrow, early in the day. Here's the hill. Looks pretty good from above. I think the poppies are still open, but they're closing up fast. A lot of pink too. There's our lovable, huggable teddy bear. And this is why you watch your step in their vicinity. Look at all the pieces around. Even down there too, by the monkeyflowers.
Thanks. Wow.
A little bit more yellow down there.
Yeah.
Here's our next stop. So this is the slot. I actually did spot a desert lily on the way in here. Looks like there's some sunflowers blooming up there. A lot of people here too,
See the lupin?
including an old friend. No, not quite, but that's okay. It's all about him now. So we are hiking the slot. Boy, it sure is nice and cool down here in the shade at least.
I guess you don't walk around, you go over. Too low.
Low bridge. Do you fit in the slot?
I guess so. I hope so. Oh. Yeah, I don't remember doing this before at all. Oh my goodness. Down she goes.
Start calling it the squeeze instead of the slot.
Yeah, really. Well, it's not gonna do that today.
Yeah, we don't want any flash floods right about now.
Nope.
Or this canyon's gonna get deeper in a hurry. Cool overhang.
Oh my gosh. Wow. No, come on through. That's okay.
Oh, okay.
Wow. Wow. Yikes.
Hey, there's a bridge.
Oh yeah. Yikes. Talk about the narrows. Woo.
All right, we've turned around.
Huh?
We turned around because it sounded like it was going to go on for quite a while, and we weren't really prepared for such a long hike through that slot canyon. So we went up a little further and finally bailed out. Found some of the trails up here.
Aw, there you go.
And look what was waiting for us when we got
There's
out.
another one there, looks like, too.
Yep, got 2 of them.
Yeah, nice.
3 actually.
Where's it?
Maybe they're like those cactus at home. They open up at night
Oh,
and then
maybe.
close up in the day.
That could be.
That could explain why we saw so many the last time we came here at sunset.
Yeah, that could be. You feel...
That was a nice one out there.
Oh gosh, that's a nice one.
And you gotta watch what you trample on up here getting to the lilies. See, how big is it? Pretty good sized. See the lily over there?
Huh?
It's got flowers on multiple levels, it looks like.
Where's that? You mean we didn't see that one before?
I think we might have missed it. How many flowers we got on this guy? I think Mom counted 6. There's one down there too.
Well, we figured the secret of you guys. Wow, that one down
Sun's gone down, it's in the shade now. I guess down over there is by where you're above the slot more. I don't know where this thing finally ends. You can see that dirt road goes down there a ways. Oh, there's the moon.
So you're finding the secret way out?
I guess sunflowers don't usually close up. Some of them do, but this one's not. Got lots more buds too. So here we are at the Carrizo Badlands. We spent the night out here. Slept in the car. Had a beautiful sunrise. These clouds are all lit up nice and red and pinkish. I'd say the car bed was a pretty good success, wouldn't you, Mom?
Yes, definitely. Better than sleeping on the ground.
See, it is an upgrade of a car.
Yeah.
We had the whole place to ourselves, but a couple more people have come in the meantime to enjoy the sunrise. We'll take a look around here before heading back north. May even try, this should be Canyon Sin Nombre down here. We might even give it a little look down there too. We got here in the dark last night. I didn't really remember what this place looked like, but I found a nice level spot to park. And look what was right next to me. Another desert lily. Didn't take too long to find him. There's a few more around here too that look pretty good. For some reason, the brown-eyed evening primrose down here is yellow. That's a little different. We also had great cell service here. Mom was able to talk to Dad easily, and texting and sending picture messages works great. Great little place to spend the night. That is definitely yellow. Nice little helping of lupin and the beep. Even some poppies opening up now for the day. Got some dandelions. Not too bad. Still early for the ocotillo though, but they're all around here too. Even spotted a beaver tail cactus down here. Those flowers should be open in about an hour or two. Quite the little family of desert lilies too.
Gosh, I didn't even notice that one up there, or this one. Sheesh.
And another beaver tail cactus or two. Very nice looking Phacelia tangled amongst this dead ocotillo too. That's what they like to do. Oh, and there's another lily. That's an especially beautiful lily, and he's just getting started. So now we're down here in Canyon Sin Nombre, which I guess means canyon without a name. The road started off okay, a little sandier than normal. Then it started to get a little bumpier. So I decided to just park it and walk a little bit. I don't think we're going to spend too much time here. A lot more desert lilies on the way down this far though. Probably less than a mile from the main road.
Fine.
Very, very pleasant this morning here in the shade. So we're happy to just be walking right now.
Everywhere.
Guess we found the rare desert lilies, huh?
Yeah.
Accented nicely with the yellow beep.
For sure.
These little purple Phacelia are quite something too.
Mm.
Here's some yellow beep growing right out of the cracked ground. Oh, and Moofer found a brittle bush.
Yeah, very nice one. You're kidding. I was going to go up that way.
Okay,
That
go
looked
for it.
better.
I stepped on that thing.
Well, I know. You've got a longer reach than I do.
We stepped out of the main canyon up this little slot canyon. Little bits of flowers here and there. We probably won't go too far. We could keep going up this slot canyon, but I think we'll start heading down the main canyon again. Nice patch of the Phacelia here. This is different from the stuff that we see up by the other bushes. This is the standalone stuff that doesn't tangle itself with other plants. Very interesting rock fins and formations down here in the canyon.
Find you?
See, a lot of these sunflowers just have buds only. They're just starting.
Yeah.
Come around the corner, and we're out of the slot. Very nice smattering of desert lilies in this section. heating up though. It won't go too much farther down, probably just down there.
Yeah, I guess
You think we're starting to get bored with desert lilies? Sunflowers and Phacelia on this hillside, up close.
No, you can just step on. Oh wow, wildflowers.
Okay, so we're going to turn around here and head back.
Definitely seen some pretty stuff. Some interesting rocks too.
Yeah. Looks like there were several vehicles with a little canopy pitch just down the road here. Could be right after this that the real slot canyon begins in the main canyon. We're kind of hugging the other side of the canyon now. I was just saying how there aren't too many desert lilies on this side. And then they had to go and make a liar out of me.
Oh, here's a nice big one over here.
Yeah. There's even more ahead of you up there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. One by themselves.
So this is about where I turned around. What the road looks like. Probably have to come high on this hill here to get around that rock. Then do a little more zigzagging maneuvers to get around these rocks. I can probably do it, but not today. This will get a little bumpy too. After this though, it gets nice and wide and sandy again, so just this one little tough patch, and I'm sure it gets worse again further down, but well, we managed to escape Canyon Sin Nombre. We're headed back north. Took a little vehicle dynamics control action there at the top because it got kind of steep and sandy. But my little Forester tractored right out of it, no problem. Had some people watching us too, so that probably put on a good little show for them. Now here comes the yellow. Brittle bush and more of the yellow beep. So is the beaver tail blooming, Mom?
Oh yeah, it is. Oh yes, wow, look at that. Woo.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I see another one up on the hill. Found another one up the hill there. He's surrounded by teddy bears. I think I'll leave him alone. And it's getting pretty hot again. Back to the air-conditioned car, quick. So while I was putting on sunscreen at the car, I spotted a few more beavers. So I decided to come investigate a little closer. Also found a couple of very clumpy fishhook cactus down there in the shade. Very cute. And even more. Just a little further down the road, started to see some of the Buckhorn Cactus or Cholla blooming. This one's got more reddish flowers. That's interesting. Don't remember seeing that before.
Are you sure that's not a hedgehog?
No, it's not a hedgehog.
Okay.
Don't remember seeing that before. Just when you think you've seen it all. That's more of what a regular buckhorn looks like. This guy's got a few flowers too. And just getting started. It's a really nice flower right there. And there's one spiny plant too. Just can't get very far and you spot something else. This time though, Mr. Hedgehog has shown himself. He's right over there. Before we leave this place, it's a nice looping on the hill here. A pair of whopping beavertail cactus. Whop. I put my hand behind the flower to compare for size, but I don't want to get stuck with his little needles. Making a quick stop here at Box Canyon, the Anza Borrego Box Canyon. Hopefully we'll hit the other Box Canyon later today. Very green here, but not a whole lot going on. Yeah. No Mojave yuccas either. They're still here, they're just not blooming yet. Some mighty healthy looking hedgehogs around here. But no flowers yet. This is a bit higher, like over 2,000 feet. So things go off here a bit later. Here's an unexpected find. A wild hyacinth, aka purple skinny. So tall he's moving around a lot.
What's the matter?
That breeze feels really good though.
Want me to hold it still?
Out here on Pegleg Road. We'll warm up before Henderson Canyon Road, hopefully. A lot of the Dune Evening Primrose here. The Dune Sunflower. There's the Dune Evening Primrose. Some sand verbena behind it. Got dandelion, sand verbena, brown-eyed evening primrose, Dune evening primrose. Just about everybody's here. A little further up the road, the show's a little bit better.
I guess we stopped too soon. Wow, that's fresh.
Yeah. Here's one of the main attractions. Desert sunflowers on Henderson Canyon Road. Looking mighty nice. A lot of people too. No surprise there. How far out they go too. There's some mighty healthy looking plants too. And they're just getting started, not a lot of dead ones. Yeah, the dune evening primrose and sand verbena are here too. But they're so low to the ground and the sunflowers are so tall. The sunflowers are what you primarily see. And here's another desert lily. You can see how our theory about them closing up in the heat of the day seems to be holding true. It's about the middle of the day right now and they look like they're closing up again. Here's a pretty fine specimen, kind of all by himself. You can see how green and healthy he looks though. Well, we primarily walked on this side, the north side. But there's some stuff to see on the south side too. These bushes with the yellow flowers are blooming too. That's probably the creosote bush. Alright, back to Verbena Hill. Here we are at Verbena Hill. It's verbena-ing. Verbena, dune evening primrose, sunflowers, and even some lupin. Pretty nice. Got some lupin blooming a little higher on the hill. The lupin at the corner of Henderson Canyon Road and Pegleg Road wasn't doing too much, so I guess this'll have to do. Nice combination of purple there. Pretty nice display of sand verbena down here too, along with the brown-eyed evening primrose, and a few others occasionally. More greenery. Alright, about time to leave Anza Borrego and head up Box Canyon out of Mecca. So here we are now in Box Canyon. Stopped down the road a little way and hiked over to some shade to have some lunch. Now we're back to seeing flowers again. I think we got some sand blazing stars, and I think I even just saw a ghost flower too. Yep, I did. Haven't found the mother lode of these guys yet, but looked like there were quite a few of the sand blazing stars. There they are. Oh, these guys look a little tired. Maybe they'll be even better higher up. That's good.
Wow.
Here's a good mother lode of sand blazing stars. Boy, does that breeze feel good. These two flowers are together again. These yellow cups and the purple phacelia. We often see this combination on the way out to Death Valley. Stuff almost looks like the yellow beet, but not quite. Here's a little bit bigger version of that yellow flower. Box Canyon Road has turned more northerly now. It's like the flowers are starting to come out a little bit more. What do I see up there behind the lupin? Been looking for these guys all day. Keep going, Mom. Beyond the big bush.
Ow. Ow.
Okay, stop right there.
High spot, is that it?
Yep.
Is it actually open?
Yes.
Oh, yes it is. How cute.
There's all 5 spots. Very cute. Nice good bunch of lupin here a little further up the road. Good tall stuff. Yeah, much larger bushes than the little single plants we saw down in Anza Borrego. Yep, we stopped in the right spot to find the ghost flowers. They're here again. I didn't have to find these for Mom. She found them herself. Another little patch of them along with some phacelia and some closed up poppies and a sand blazing star. Look at that.
Look how how much bigger that is than those. It's quite a bit. Wow. Look at them all.
Here we've got Ghost Hill.
For sure. Oh my gosh.
That enough ghost flowers for you, Mom?
I think so. Wow. That's even better than Little Surprise Canyon, isn't
I
it?
think so.
Wow, look. Gosh. Oh, wow, you smell.
You saying I smell?
No, the bush smells.
Don't worry, I'm sure I do smell.
I hadn't noticed. Oh my goodness. Wow.
Spotted another nice, lovely sand blazing star before I went down too. So this should be what I think I'll call Ghost Canyon. There's ghost flowers in here, and there's this rather large one right here. I seem to remember seeing a rather large ghost flower plant here last year too.
There's a... That's a ghost flower.
I'll have to mark this place so we can find it again next time. Eat lunch here instead.
Yeah.
Yep, we made it to Joshua Tree. Still got quite a bit of daylight too. Take a quick loop around the nature trail. I remember Joshua Tree was one of the first places we really saw a lot of this purple mat. It's not in huge abundance today, but still nice to see it. A cute little chia plant right next to the trail. These are the ones where the little flowers look like little dog faces. Hopefully you can see that. Good looking dandelions at the base of the creosote bush.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Don't usually give too much love to the chuparusa, but this one's awfully pretty.
Sure is.
A little further up the hill from the nature trail, the dandelions start coming out in full force. A little bit darker yellows you see in there are still some poppies. I think they're getting ready to close up for the day, so they're not as dramatic as they probably were earlier. Both sides of the road, too. A lot of dandelions. As you get higher, the road starts winding its way through this canyon, crisscrossing this wash several times. And just about every crossing, there's some of these big, beautiful Canterbury bells blooming. Those are big. Much bigger than the ones we see back home. This big yellow guy is the bladder pod. He's got lots of little pods on him amongst the flowers.
Disturb the bees.
See the little pods there?
That's weird.
Well, we're continuing on through Joshua Tree, past the visitor center. Never really done that before. Nice rocks and stuff. A very tall, what looks like a pencil cholla. A big valley out here. Flowers are pretty much gone now. It's just green because it's higher in elevation. Kind of hard to see this way. We're shooting into the sun. Not sure if that's all still the park or if that's the Sheephole Mountains out there. We're still 20 some miles away from being back to the main road, so this might still all be the park. Stopped again just down the road at this little exhibit area. Not to look at the exhibit. We blew right by it. Then we had to turn around and come back. Because at the far end is Mr. Apricot Mallow. One of the last remaining flowers we'd hoped to see today. And there he is. A lot more buds to come. Who knows, we may see a better one. You saw this place coming on the map. Care to guess which cholla it is? Our favorite. And tons of it. Oh, there is a hedgehog. You can see which one is prevalent around here. Okay, who put the teddy bear piece on top of the hedgehog cactus?
Yeah, really? I thought that didn't look right.
That is a lot of freaking teddy bear cactus.
Well, like I said, it's hard to know if this is a flower or it's going to be just another petal piece.
Some of these guys are really tall. This guy's dead part is taller than me. Got to be 7 or 8 feet tall. Came to another exhibit. Looks like some good rock climbing here. They call this the contact zone. Guess that's it over there. Meanwhile, the sun has set. We're Getting some pretty colors in the high cirrus clouds. Looks like a pretty fine end to a fine weekend. Of course, it's still not over for us. We still got to drive all the way home. And it's an hour later than it feels like.